Any? Well, here we are, sitting in the where we have our breakfast and our dinner, and this is the Gothic dining room.
In Napoule, at the Chateau Napoule.
We've eaten very well.
This is Saturday, and we're at the end of our stay here in Napoule, and we've been working. We've had almost 3 weeks of working on the Ancestors Project. It was good. We're having coffee drinks, which is yummy.
Yummy.
Actually, I think we've had about 14 painting days, something like that. You know how many days?
Well, I think we're up to 15. Oh, am I in 15?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you're right, 15.
I think we got a lot accomplished.
We
We
did.
need to go home and finish our work, but what we did here was a very good start.
I think you're right.
I think so.
It's a beautiful place to work
It is.
and to start a project.
Mhm.
And we all worked out. We all worked in the same studio, but it worked out nicely.
Very
Yes.
nicely.
We worked on our own work.
Yes.
We didn't go around trying to...
I didn't put any paint on Linda's. She didn't
Wouldn't
put
that
any
be
paint on
interesting
mine.
if we did that?
Oh, wouldn't that be funny?
Oh my God.
I know.
that would
I
be
think it'd end up
hilarious.
in a
Yeah.
fist fight.
I know some people that
That might
would
do
have
that.
gotten into that. Yeah.
I enjoyed working with both of you. I've never worked in a studio with other people.
Oh yeah, you said like 40 years or something?
I would say 46 years I worked by myself in my studio in my home. So I didn't have the experience of working with other artists, and I found it inspirational.
Well, I think that the last time I worked with other people in a room was in college.
Exactly. When I went to fine art school is where you took classes with other
Yeah,
students.
that's where I worked with other people. And I recall specifically at the City College of New York, I recall my professors coming around and painting on my work.
Oh, yes, they did that. I had that too.
Yeah.
Do you think they still do that today?
Let me be quiet. I don't really know what they do.
I hope not.
I don't know what they do, but I know one thing. It's a terrible, terrible idea. And
Well, I will say that we are the only painters here in Napoule. Everybody else are performance artists. The three of us are the only painters.
The closest thing to us is a printmaker,
Yes.
and that's not very close. It's in the neighborhood, but I think it's on the other side of the tracks.
Other side of the tracks?
Yeah, the printmaking from the painting.
Oh, yeah. Printmaking is something, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether we were the only painters here, but now I am.
I was actually surprised. I expected more painters to be coming here.
Well, I didn't know what to expect actually, because the first time I came back in 1990, I think everybody was a painter.
I think so.
I don't think, and as far as I know, there were no exhibitions.
Yeah, I think last night was maybe the first.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they don't do that. And in fact, they said
They
now,
want you to do your work. Do your work. Don't be exhibiting.
and now what they want is to mix it up, where they have a singer, an actor, a
Oh, please.
writer, not so many visual artists. They don't want so many. They don't want so many visual artists.
Where do you hear this? They said?
The administration.
Yeah, visual artists are usually a little more serious because they're not taken seriously if they're not. And I think that, whatever.
So if you're a visual artist applying for Napoule, you may have a hard time
Oh, really?
getting in. They said they have a lot of visual artists applying, but
No kidding. Well, I think there's just nobody here interested in visual arts. So there's nobody here to root for them.
yeah.
You have to have somebody rooting for that person.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have that, then they would prefer to have performance art, people who are looser and not so specific, you know. So that makes sense.
Yeah, we had specific needs. We needed a studio, we needed good light,
That's
we
right.
needed water,
And we didn't have any of that when we came.
no.
We also needed to put holes in the wall.
Oh, right, we need to hammer
Yes.
our canvas
And
to the
so
wall.
we got all of that. Plus, you need somebody who understands something about painting.
When we got
You
here,
know?
they put us in a fabulous studio.
It was nice.
It's like a chapel, kind of hangs out over the sea, but the walls were stone or concrete. We did figure out how to get our canvas on those walls, but there was no heat and no light.
Whoa!
So we
That's
had to
interesting.
go. We stayed in that studio for about 2 hours,
Yeah.
and then we set everything up.
That's interesting, Grace. There was no light.
Yeah, because
Paint without
no.
No.
The main problem was the electric couldn't support the light and the heat, so we got everything set up, and then we had to get out and move.
Yes.
So that was our day one,
Yes.
getting set up, moving, setting up again, until we ultimately got to the best studio we could need.
It actually was perfect.
And
Well,
Yes.
maybe
Go ahead.
maybe have a little time outside to do some sketching or something today or tomorrow. It's a little gray and cold outside right now, so
Yeah,
we're not
exactly.
too motivated.
And it's
You
a
mean
little
to
cold
say-
inside because I have my winter coat inside.
Do you think it's going to get warmer
I hope so.
today? Today?
I'm always hopeful.
Oh my God. Well, what time is it that there's time to get
It
warmer?
must be about 1:30.
Oh, it can't get warmer after 1:30, can it?
For a short window of time, 2 to 4 maybe.
Stop it. That's it.
But I think it's a little cloudy and I think
Yeah.
it's going to stay cool.
Yeah.
But it's a good
Wait a
packing
minute.
day.
Oh, that's not that bad. I always have one of these glasses and I think it's dark. And it's not. See, it might get warmer, yeah. It might.
And it might not.
It might, yes.
We don't know.
But
what the
today's
weather's
a packing day.
Yeah.
Today we're putting all our things away.
So they said they do get a lot of visual artists who apply? That's interesting.
Interesting they don't take the visual artists.
Yeah, well, the reason why is because there's no champion for them.
Okay, any last words? I'm gonna wrap it
No,
up.
we done good and we are off to the races.